Good evening, everyone. Not my normal video tonight. This is a video about my New York Giants, who were totally embarrassed by the Philadelphia Eagles today, 38-31, giving up 28 points in the last 7 minutes and 20 seconds of the game. And it all starts at the top with Tom Coughlin. Let me tell you about the Giants' performance today. The Giants today insulted their Giants fans with that kind of a performance. It was really a sickening game, probably the worst loss in Giants history. Even worse when Joe Pisarcik, back in I think it was '78, when he lost the ball, and what was it, Herm Edwards ran for the touchdown. I still remember that, from 32 years ago. Special teams has been a car wreck all year, but whose responsibility is that? Tom Coughlin. And Tom, you embarrassed yourself today when after the game was over, going over to the punter, because it never should have got to that point. He was probably given instructions not to punt directly to Deshaun Jackson. So he did. Deshaun Jackson drops the ball, and what happened to the rest of your special teams? They let him go on a 65-yard jaunt to win the game. Embarrassing the Giants. I mean, totally embarrassing the Giants today. And Perry Fuel, he deserves a lot of the blame today. Great defensive game plan in the first half. But did you not think, Perry, that the Eagles were not going to adjust to what you were doing? Because by this fourth quarter, there were a lot of wide open lanes, both running and passing, for the Philadelphia Eagles and Michael Vick. You got to give the Eagles a lot of credit, coming back from 31-10 deficit with 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And how about the Giants' piss poor tackling? Got to blame Tom Coughlin. He's the coach. Every Giant from Tom Coughlin down should be hung up by their toes after that performance tonight, and they should all give their paychecks to charity, because they've insulted New York with that performance today. What a horrid, horrid, horrid game to lose. And you Giants don't deserve to make the playoffs. You know, I love football. Even though I don't really enjoy Giant games because I get so emotionally into it. But whether the Giants win or lose, I can usually go on and watch the following game and enjoy like the Sunday night game and the following game at 4 o'clock or whatever. Today's game left such a bad taste in my mouth, I didn't even watch the Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I probably won't watch the Sunday night game tonight. That's how bad of a taste that the Giants left in Giant fans' mouths today, Tom. And it all starts with you. I think you finally have to go. You've lost control of the team. Special teams, a train wreck. You know, even near the end of the game when it was tied up and the Giants have the ball, 1:52 to go, 3 timeouts, all you had to do, instead of going downfield, this is what Gilbride screwed up. All you had to do was make some short passes, throw some running plays, get down the field, and kick a field goal. Lawrence Tynes has been perfect his last 15 field goal attempts. But we're going downfield instead of trying to churn out some first downs and get a field goal with 20 seconds to go. That's where Gilbride screwed up today. But the big blaming today goes to Tom Coughlin and Perry Fuel, and of course the piss poor play of special teams, which is Tom Coughlin's fault. It's never been addressed, and I'm not even going to mention the name of the Giants' special teams coach. He should have been canned a long time ago. It's been a train wreck, a car wreck, a mess all stinking year, and it finally caught up. And then they got the turnovers. Not to mention not being prepared for that onside kick. When the Eagles caught the onside kick, there wasn't a Giant within 5 yards. Totally unprepared. But it starts with Coughlin. And I think it's time that he went. He's, to me, lost control of the team. They lost discipline and focus in the last half of the game. And not to mention the fumble by Manningham. Giants were driving in the fourth quarter. That easy miss by Jacobs, which would have went for a first down. which again extends the game for the Giants and keeps the Eagles offense up the field. But it all starts with Coughlin. You guys all should give your paychecks to charity because you don't deserve any kind of paycheck or monies this week. And you should all be hung up by your toenails. What an embarrassment. This is probably the worst loss in Giants history. What an embarrassing game. What an insulting game to play for the Giant fans in the middle of December. This is just a sickening, it left such a bad taste in my mouth. And anything that gets written about you guys in tomorrow's papers, the Daily News, the Post, whatever, you deserved it. You earned it. And it starts with you, Coughlin. And you embarrassed yourself by going out to the punter at the end of the game. You, Coughlin, blew the game. You know why? You're the coach. None of the stuff, none of the problems were addressed by you, and it caught up with the team today, giving up 28 points in 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Eagle fans ought to be proud of themselves. Anything you Eagle fans want to write below, I don't give a crap, because the Giants right now are an embarrassment to New York. Later.